Now this right here is the first doghouse that I can remember. Whenever I was growing up, and the first dogs that I could remember having, they lived in this house. Now, not a great house, but my grandfather built this long time ago, back in the 60s, and it was kind of falling apart. And whenever he died, it was still on the farm and we didn't have dogs in it. And we went out there and took all the briars out from around it, disassembled it, and brought it back here to Circle S and put it back together so it sits here. This is a really cool test of time monumental. Whenever I was just a baby, early as I can remember, opening the gate, you see the gate, and the gate off the pen is hanging inside my shop. The leash is there. We found one of them. Many of them were hanging on the fence and we brought back home, but one of them was buried underneath the ground, and we found it. You can see the old hunting license that were put on the collars. That's the way you used to have to do it in the old days. And so this right here, when you pull up to my house, you're gonna see this going down through here. There was lots of good dogs that slept in this thing. So these are some of the things that I talk about when I say our family history. We've been dogs for a long time, and we also think enough about it to go and save it. Dogs means something to us, heritage in dogs and hunting and things like that. So this is the house. So when I'm talking about my grandpa, here's one picture that I cherish. This is when I was a kid, and about the time that the little, what was it, the Kodak cameras from Walmart you could get, and they were like the one-time disposable, you know, and we really didn't have enough money to buy one, but we did anyway, and we took it hunting. This is one of the first times, and so that's me right there, and I got a 410. There's 3 of our beagles. We had every kind of dog to hunt. That's my grandpa right there. So whenever I talk about dogs and heritage, here I am as a boy, and there he is doing the things that we love to do. That's a Saturday morning in Cleveland County, Arkansas. Cold, we're rabbit hunting. I love the old rusty tin on the top. All of this is the original wood. We braced it where we had to, but now it sits right here at the side of my yard where I can see it every morning, remembering all the great dogs that slept in all these stalls. We would have, oh golly, there'd be 2 or 3 in this one and 2 or 3 in that one. I mean, some sleeping out on the ground on bales of hay. But that door, those leashes, this house were all a part of the program when my father was little, and certainly when I was little too.